Please accept my sincere appreciation for your continued support of my CoinSeries outlet. The BIS has just issued a very important announcement about a project that started in 2021. A stunning announcement is imminent in August of the year 2021. Using pre-existing immediate payment systems run by central banks as a foundation, the Bank for International Settlements project Nexus aims to construct a worldwide retail payments network. Facilitating 60-second cross-border transfers is the ultimate goal. What's fascinating is that reports suggested the BIS was taking over Xrp at the time, which is particularly significant for Xrp holders, and now things are heating up. During that moment, no one could look away from that storyline. Very intriguing, given that we will be reviewing and evaluating it again today. Just kidding. I created a free exit strategy that you may use with every cryptocurrency position you acquire, considering how simple it is to buy and sell cryptocurrencies. This is due to the fact that it is really more challenging to have a strategy for when you must pay out. The most important thing is that it doesn't cost anything. All it takes to get access is clicking the link in the description. Why are you still undecided? Will you be keeping the money you make? Even more impressive is the fact that the BIS is collaborating with Ripple on the cross-border payment infrastructure of the PMI group. The BIS has long advocated for partnerships between the public and private sectors to construct such initiatives. It is clear that a significant shift is taking place. It has been entertaining to observe the BIS's current efforts to seize control from Xrp, as we had long suspected that they were doing so. Seeing the clips and listening to the breakdown should make it all make sense. We may be prejudiced, but we promise it will. If they so want, Xrp holders can be prejudiced. Oh, hey, look is all that's needed. It looks just like Xrp. If you watch a couple of these movies, you'll notice that the Xrp use case is visually and orally similar to the bridge currency in this currency transaction. Starting in August of 2023, we can see that this initiative Nexus Plus, was the icebreaker for BIS. Anderson was the one who sent this. It seems to me that it would be best put to use as a connecting asset between domestic instant payment systems on a global level. This is about revolutionary new ways of doing business on a worldwide scale. In case you were unaware, the CDC payments serve as the project's icebreaker. The following logical steps include maintaining the status quo and working with the Federal Reserve. New icebreaker mechanism for fast payments encourages competition among FX providers by allowing bridge currencies to be used when transactions between two end currencies are not possible or not desirable. There is this benefit. Here we go again, discussing icebreakers. Nexus, which allows for fast international payments, is located at the bottom. Project Nexus Singapore Center, which has created a hub-and-spoke method to link domestic fast payment systems of various jurisdictions on a broad scale, was a major impact on our icebreaker project. Included as well is David Schwartz's reasoning as to why a merger of domestic fast payment systems, Nexus, and icebreaker is truly necessary to revolutionize international payments, rather than just merging CBDCs and Xrp. The last mile issue has prevented CDCs from completing international payment modernization. Therefore, I guess. This is how, with closer inspection, the current Ripple payment processes of Ripple or Xrp may conform to that paradigm. As I mentioned before, Ripple is a part of the BIS task force and is engaged in international money transfers. The complete Project Nexus announcement from today, July 1st, may be seen here. I said before that the timeline is interesting. Another thing to keep in mind is that Mika's release was started rather recently. I say that because, well, we'll get back to that later. Team members from the BIS Innovation Hub have finished the third stage of Project Nexus, which involved coming up with a thorough plan to link domestic instant payment systems globally. The wheels are turning on this plan's imminent launch. It seems like these tasks are taking an eternity. That's the main point I hope to remember from this. At this point, we ought to have anticipated the price movement. Everyone needs to know that these technologies' acceptance rate is going to be the main thing influencing costs when we take a look at the market overall. It will require some time to finish this work. Project Nexus, which details a comprehensive plan to connect instant payment networks in the US, is almost finished. The announcement was made in August 2021, which is over 3 years ago. This added another year to the total duration of the process. A minor collapse might be visible upon closer examination. Nexus is a project of the Bis Innovation Hub that seeks to connect various domestic instant payment systems in order to improve international money transfers. This is the inaugural Bis Innovation Hub project to launch online in the payments domain. The Bis will assist Project Nexus in creating its operating plan and luring prospective new members from all around the globe in its capacity as an advisory body. Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, Singapore, and Thailand's central banks and IPS operators will get support from the Bis as they get ready for the next phase of live implementation, with the Bank of Indonesia serving as an observer. I find that utterly intriguing. We will come back to this to thoroughly examine all of these important factors after a short break. The following comment, made by Bis's general manager, reminds us of some of the linkages with Ripple that we will discuss later. As our business partners work to bring the Nexus project to life, my thoughts and prayers are with them. International money transfers will be much improved upon the completion of this effort. In keeping with the G20's cross-border payments policy, we aim to develop technical public goods that benefit financial institutions and central banks generally. For their inaugural Bis Innovation Hub project, central banks are teaming up with a handful of payment providers. Nexus might pave the way for cheap, instantaneous payments among the world's 1.7 billion inhabitants. Well, that's a market, I have to admit. Still, we can't stop here, we need to look into the links to this. As we mentioned in March, the Bis Project Nexus prototype has been operational since 2023. In an effort to facilitate more extensive payment connectivity, it has successfully connected the Euro system in Malaysia and Singapore to their respective payment system partners in Indonesia, the Philippines, Singapore, and Thailand. Consequently, the launch of MiCA may now commence. Before I wind down, I would greatly appreciate it if you could subscribe and give my channel a like.